Hey, there's going to be some big changes in the Ragbrai registration, so we're going to talk about it in a minute. Come along for the ride. All right, my friends, Ragbrai 52. It's going to be here before you know it. And this year, they're changing the registration up just a little bit. Coming to you today from sunny Tucson, Arizona, out here filming some video stuff and for the channel. And just read the Des Moines Register article this morning about fees going up for Ragbrai 52. What does that mean for you and I? Well, fees going up, that's not unusual. But the biggest change is that there's no more transfers. So in the past, you've been able to take your Ragbrai registration and sign on early. And you knew that, if things didn't work out, you could actually transfer that registration to someone else. And there used to be a Ragbrai registration transfer portal, I guess you'd call it. And so if your plans change, health, family issues, just not able to go, you could just put yours up for sale and transfer it to some other person that could go. Now, considering that, the registration opens on the 15th of November and the ride doesn't go on until late July, a lot of things can happen. I mean, family issues, job changes, it just didn't work out. You decided to sign up with your friends and then your friends bailed. So, there was a good reason to have that portal for transfers. So, you weren't going to be out all your money, just some of your money. So, yeah. That's a really, really big change. Now, there is also a change to the refund process. And if you go to the Des Moines Register article, which can be found online, you'll easily see that it's kind of a sliding scale on what you can get done. Sorry, there's some F-15s going by. We don't usually have these in Iowa, but yep, they're here. Pardon the F-15 intrusion there. So basically, where was I? Oh, yeah. The sliding scale for basically refunds. Now, the refund thing is if you buy in early and by a certain time that you're going to be able to not go or not going to be able to go as it is, you can request a refund. That refund is a certain percentage of what you paid. And after a certain date, which is May 31st, there are no refunds. So no refunds, no transfers. So that means if you're thinking early on, hey, I'm going to the expo, I'm going to sign up, which a lot of people do, sign up between now and the expo. They don't even know what the route is. Nobody knows where it's going, anything like that. But so for the early adopters that want to get in at the lowest price, if your plans change, like we said before, family situation, job moves, it's several months. I mean, a lot of things happen. And you're not going to be able to transfer that. So if you're past that May date, you're also not going to be able to get a refund. And so you're just kind of out. Not so sure what the thought with Ragbrai there is, but it's been one of those things that for years and years and years, you've been able to transfer your registration, if you will. And I've been a beneficiary of that a couple of years where I didn't think I could go, so I didn't register early on. But then it got closer to the date, and I found out, wow, I've got that time that I can take. And sure enough, I could find somebody that I could get the registration from, sign up all legal beagle, all that sort of thing, and we are good to go. So had the luggage bands, the bike band, I should say, luggage tags, all that sort of thing registered to me. SAG service, was available, all that sort of thing. So I just didn't bandit it. I actually made sure that, we were able to be there and safely and have all the support that Ragbrai offers. So as I said earlier, the prices are going up. And as we know that the registration opens up on the 15th, which this video will be posted afterwards. So registration's open now, unless the gods of YouTube have failed me. But yeah, registration is good to go. So your fee for November 15th through December 31st is $230. What does that $230 include? It includes all the things it always has, which is the baggage transfer, all your bands and things like that in the evening entertainment. It also includes SAG service. So that means that if you're going along and your bike decides not to go, or you decide not to go, you can go over to the other side of the road, flip your bike upside down, and the SAG wagon will come along and take you to the in-town. So, you know, that's all great stuff. You know, it's all great stuff. Then if you want to go with a charter on top of that, sure enough, you know, your charter fee is extra. But the charter wants to know that you're a registered rider. So you have to supply your number when you get it to your charter service. And we've done that several times, and it works out really, really nice. So $230 till the end of the year. That's what they're doing. Then after the first year, it's going to go up. So the sliding scale goes up every few weeks, basically, until June 15th. So between May 1st and June 15th, you're going to pay $350 to go on Ragbrai. So $230 if you get there before the end of the year. But if you're between and that last end of it, May to June 15th, you're at $350. Now, this is all as reported by the Des Moines Register. And, you know, I think they're probably pretty accurate, because it is called the Register's Annual Great Bicycle Ride Across Iowa, Ragbrai. They're the ones that started it 52 years ago. So as we're talking about this sliding scale, I'll give you some stuff here, and I'm going to be reading it. So January 1st to February 28th, you're going up to $250. March 1st to March 31st, $275. April 1st to April 30th, $300. So that's an increase of $70 if you didn't sign up early. And then May 1st to June 15th, that's when you're going to be in at $350 for Ragbrai. So I don't know what that's going to mean for you, but as I said earlier, you know, a lot of people sign up early, don't know where the route is, don't really care. They just want to go be a part of this great ride. And I don't, you know, think that there's anything wrong with that. I, on the 50th, wanted to do it because it was the 50th. Didn't really care where the route was. Wanted to be a part of the 50th. We signed up November 15th or 16th, and, you know, we went on the ride. Obviously, we'd planned to it. We did some video there, all that sort of thing. And we blocked out those dates on the calendar. And yeah, it was hotter than hell, but we still went. And since we'd blocked out, we'd still trained, we'd still done all the good stuff, but we just had not, you know, gotten anything really, you know, like, hey, it's the southern route, I really want to go on that. Or, hey, it goes through my hometown, or it goes by grandma's house, or whatever. You know, we didn't have that kind of connection with the route. Didn't matter what the route was, just wanted to go. And there's tons of people that do that every year. So how does this affect you? So let's think about this for just a minute. So as I understand it, there will be a third-party insurance, I guess you'd call it, that you can, it sounds like it's going to be like a trip insurance type thing. And if you do buy in early, you can sign up for this third-party, I guess, insurance, guarantee, whatever. And I couldn't find any information online about that, what it is, what the cost is. But I know when I've done Airbnbs and things like that before, they always have a third party that will ensure that if anything comes up, it's a trip interruption insurance, that you will get your money back or a portion thereof. So I'm assuming, and that's, you know, we all know how that word breaks down, but I'm assuming that this is going to be approximately the same thing, where you're going to be able to, you know, buy in at your whatever fee you're at, and then get that secondary or third party insurance just in case things go south. I mean, it happens all the time. I've been the benefactor, as I said before, of people that couldn't go. So when they used to have the transfer portal, man, I'd get on there. Oh, look, somebody wants to sell theirs. They're close by. Boom, I'm done. I'm in. Transfer bags are good. Bike band's good. I'm in for all the festivities, all that sort of thing. Not a bandit. Just doing the real thing. So I think it's really kind of a bad idea that they took away the transfer thing. Alrighty, so why did I make this video? Well, if you're not in the loop, so to speak, you're not getting the Des Moines Register updates, that sort of thing, you probably wouldn't know. And now it's the time that a lot of people sign up. And I am not trying to poo-poo Ragbrai for doing what they've done or anything like that. I'm just trying to get out some information that, hey, there's some big changes on board for this year. So make sure your plans are rock solid before you go. Maybe you should look into this third-party insurance whenever that becomes available. And maybe after the 15th, after they open up the full registration, there will be more information out that. I just couldn't ferret out anything on the interwebs today. So there you have it. If you're interested in going to the Ragbrai announcement party, that is January 25th in Des Moines. Bike Expo is also there. Bike Expo is a great thing. I mean, fortunately living in the Des Moines area for several years, many years, I guess, as they say, I've been able to attend this several times. It's always a fun time. It's always great to see people. And, it's in January, so we're not really biking. But there has been a few good days, and there's always a bunch of people on fat bikes that go too. So January 25th, route announcement party. That's when they're going to lay everything down where the overnight towns are. And then, of course, later on in the year is when they actually get to the point where the fill-in towns, if you will, the in-between towns will be announced. So January 25th for the route announcement, Bike Expo, downtown Des Moines. It puts the links in the description. And if you're signing up for Ragbrai again this year, with these new changes, let me know in the comments what you're thinking about and how that's changed your outlook on signing up for Ragbrai this year, the 52nd one. So until next time, get out there, take care of your dash, and we'll see you on the trail.